What's up, guys? This is Zack Hample at Target Field in Minnesota for the second straight day. And man, this place kicked my butt yesterday. Did you see that video? I got 2 baseballs, which is well below my average. The layout of this place is really tough for catching home runs. I feel like luck really has to be on your side just to catch 1 or 2. So hopefully today's a little better. I actually have some special people who are with me. So come on over here, guys. Let's say hey to the camera. Right here, this is Noah, his sister Matea, and their dad Trevor. Their mom is showing up a little bit later. But basically, you guys have seen that I've done 2 Watch with Zack games this year, where I pretty much hang with people all day, help them catch balls, have a good time, talk baseball. Well, today is kind of like a Watch with Zack game with a little bit of a twist. I'll explain more about that later, but you know, the gates are opening soon, so we're going to be hanging all day and just making the most of it. All right, we're inside the stadium, camped out here in left field, and I'm actually already on the board. I got a ball outside gate 34 in right field. Like I mentioned yesterday in the video, it's possible to snag baseballs there. You can see right through the gates to that standing room area called the plaza. So there was a home run ball that landed there, it was kind of rattling around. Usher picked it up and tossed it to me, so nice quick start. This young lady right up here. Oh. Here, how about that? Thanks a lot. All right, you can see behind me the Twins are jogging off the field. They're wrapping up BP. We had basically 1 group of their hitters after the gates opened, and I'm out here in right center field. I kind of sensed that this might be a good place for a toss-up, so I gave up on the left field bleachers. It was getting kind of crowded there. I'm not sure which player it was on the Twins, but someone did toss one up, so I've gotten 2 baseballs already, 1 for each of the kids, and we still have 3 or maybe 4 groups of Orioles BP coming up. Oh, look at this, look at this. No. Batting practice today, kind of challenging, but not bad. Got 3 baseballs, including 1 with the glove trick, pretty much toward the end of BP out in the bullpen in left center field. So each of these guys is going home with the baseball today. And I met these guys through a charity called United Heroes League. You can see they're all wearing the t-shirts. That's basically a charity that works with military families and specifically the kids of military members to provide sports equipment and tickets to games and just other cool experiences in the sports world that they might not get to do otherwise. So that's why we're here. And you've been in the National Guard for a long time, right?
Just reached 20 years this year.
20 years and a couple of deployments?
Yep, 1 to Kosovo and 1 to Iraq.
Solid. So really, it's a pleasure hanging out with these guys, and we're just looking forward to the game starting soon.
Batting second, third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
Back-to-back home runs right there by the Orioles to start the game. Seth Smith and Manny Machado, 5 pitches, and they're already winning 2-0. And I'm wearing my Orioles gear because I did a little bit of detective work last night. When I was sitting all the way out in the outfield, I noticed that Adam Jones, the Orioles center fielder, ends up with every 3rd out ball, no matter where the out is recorded. They toss it to him, he jogs over to 3rd base, and then he scans the crowd for Orioles fans and chucks them long distance. So I'm hoping to get one that way tonight. That is a great ball to get right there. A game-used ball. The ball that ended the first inning. A Miguel Sano strikeout, bounced in the dirt, has a beautiful scuff mark on it. Number 4 on the day for us. And these guys said they go to Twins Fan Fest every year, so they're going to try to get it autographed. Let's hope they don't actually tell Sano that it was the ball that struck him out. Meanwhile, there are still 7 innings remaining. I wasn't expecting to get one from the catcher. Like I said, I'm here for Adam Jones. I might wander in a bit, but still many more opportunities.
Taking on Harold Reynolds from the MLB Network. Here's your category. Words that start with the letter Z. Words that start with the letter Z. You got 10 seconds to name as many of them as you can. You can listen to because there's people already shouting them at you. You name more than Harold does. I got a great prize back for you. You ready? Okay. Words that begin with the letter Z. Go.
Cool is this? I'm up here in the upper deck at this place called Two Gingers Pub, but it's open to all ages, pretty much right behind home plate. And the organist is right here. Now, in Chicago, at a recent White Sox game, if you saw that video, there was also a shot of the organist. But there, that person is enclosed in plexiglass, so you don't get the full immersive experience. This is really awesome. And by the way, the game is pretty awesome too. The Twins were losing 6-0 at one point. They're now winning 7-6 in the 6th inning. So just an amazing night overall. It's over here at Target Field. The Twins came back from a 6-run deficit. They won it 8-6. And by the way, if you're wondering why it's still so crowded, it's because it's fireworks night. I don't think I'm going to stay for that. I'm heading to Wrigley Field tomorrow, and we're going to try to drive 300 to 400 miles tonight. So gotta hit the road soon. But just want to say that we got 4 baseballs today, so everybody goes home with a ball. By the way, this is Ann. We didn't get her in the video before. And again, we have Noah, Matea, and Trevor. Again, this was for the United Heroes League. Check them out. Check the description below this video. I'll throw a link there. And a lot of people ask me how Watch with Zack works. I actually do that as a business, but today this was for free. This was for the charity. I'll put a link in the description as well to some Watch with Zack info. So if you're interested, hit me up. I can travel to games anywhere. We'll do a game together, and I guarantee that you'll get a ball. So that's pretty much it. Really fun day today. Catching balls everywhere. Saw the organist for a while. An amazing win from the home team. I mean, what else can I say? But thanks for watching.